What's up, guys? This is Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. If you don't know who I am a welterweight UFC fighter, lifelong martial artist.
Hello. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson is a hero of mine because his career really highlighted what dedication and an open mind can overcome. Where the world said karate was not good enough, he stood ground on the grand stage humbly proclaiming it was, so as long as he chose to learn everything else.
I train Muay Thai as well. You know, you have to. Karate's coming back. I mean, we're evolving. And the first UFCs, that's who you saw. You saw traditional karate guys, and they were doing well. But then Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and these other arts were coming on, and they were beating the crap out of us. But guess what? Now we've learned to do those things as well.
That is a rare level of humbleness. Thank you for joining me on this segment where I've been given the privilege to feature Stephen Wonderboy Thompson on my channel, starting first with his insight on.
All right, the flow state, everybody, or the art of thinking without thinking. I like to call it Ultra Instinct. Now, as you can tell, I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan, and that's where Ultra Instinct comes from, and it is an actual thing. It is an actual thing. Goku goes and does it. Jiren goes and does it. If you don't know who those characters are, look them up. It's awesome. But it is a real state that you find yourself in the fighting game. Maybe it happens in other sports, I don't know. But I know it happens a lot in the fight game. And if you're not in that flow state, or if you're not good at getting to that flow state, or maybe you don't have the experience yet to find yourself in that flow state, you could get, I don't know, knocked out. Maybe the fight could be a little bit more difficult. But I remember for me, to be able to get to that state, it took many years of preparation. And why? Because you have to have the muscle memory. You have to be able to do each technique over and over and over again. That's your punches, that's your kicks, that's your movement, your foot drills, your blocking skills, to be able to make it a thing and to be able to do it without thinking about it. It's just muscle memory. I know when a punch or a kick comes at me, I know how to block it without thinking about it. My arms just kind of move to that point, knowing that what you're gonna do. And that's the whole game. I know my opponent can get to that state, but I gotta out-trick him. I gotta beat his ultra instinct. I gotta beat his flow state, with my skills. There are, I guess you could say, some thinking when you're out there. Because I really don't remember my fights too much. I have to go back to the video and watch it to know exactly what I did. Some things come to mind a little bit easier. I guess that could be a thought when I'm out there, I don't know. Like when I fought Jake Ellenberger, I remember my dad saying spin, and to be able to do it right then and there obviously takes years to be able to do that and to be able to pull it off quickly. But hearing my dad say it and then me thinking about doing it, that was a thought. But everything else I don't remember. And that pretty much happens every fight. So it's a pretty cool, it's like a heightened sense, I guess, like a sixth sense. It's a feel. It's definitely a feel when you're out there, and not really thinking about what your opponent's going to do. You're feeling what your opponent's going to do, because it literally is when your opponent does something, it could be a technique, or if you move slightly to the right or slightly to the left. That feel that I get is pretty much 100% right, or not 100%, like 90%. Right about what they're going to do next. It could be a punch, it could be a kick, and then I'm ready for it. A lot of the times it doesn't happen. They beat me to it. Like my last fight with Anthony Pettis, ended up getting knocked out. I guess maybe my feel wasn't right then. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't see that coming. I don't know why. I don't remember, to be honest with you, why I didn't see that coming. So if you want to find yourself, you want to develop that flow state, you have to train your butt off. You have to drill your techniques over and over and over again. So that way you're not thinking about it in a street situation. You're not thinking about it in a competitive situation. It's just there. And that's what you want. Because when you're out there, if you're thinking, it's too slow. and we're going to discuss some footwork drills for you and why footwork and foot placement is important. Footwork is important. I mean, especially in the fight game, I got to be able to close distance. I got to be able to stay in a fighting stance the entire 5-minute rounds that I've, most of my fights have been in, and that can be exhausting. So foot drills is number one, it's going to build stamina in your legs. Number two, foot drills is going to build explosiveness in your legs, be able to cover distance, go to point A to point B very quickly and back out without getting hit. Well, that's the goal anyway. And footwork drills it's good to develop speed in your punches and in your kicks, and you're wondering, how does footwork do that? Foot drills do that. Well, it makes your legs stronger. The stronger your legs are, the more power you get in the punches. And that's weird to say, but most of your power and your strikes come from your legs. So they have got to be tireless, they got to be fast, and they got to be explosive. These are 3 drills that I like to do to improve my footwork. Okay, number 2 goes something like this. And number 3, foot placement and movement.
Williams looking cold in there. Oh, Thompson, it was the right hand followed by the roundhouse kick that took Williams down.
One of my favorite techniques I like to use is the round kick, the lead leg round kick. You can use it offensively, I can use it defensively, and I'm going to show you guys how I do that. Now, everybody knows I like to kick, I like my side kicks, I like to switch sides, I kick with both legs, I like the spins, I think it's flashy, it's fun to watch. And not a whole lot of people are prepared for those types of kicks, especially the lead leg. Most people, when they do that lead leg, that is a big telegraph. I don't like to do that at all. I like to use my round kick as a jab, basically, but it can do damage. So let me show you how I use it. All right, so offensively, number 1, it doesn't matter if my opponent's backing up or if he's standing still. I can cover that gap to hit him. I like to throw double round kicks. I set that head kick up with a round kick to the body. Without setting the foot down, I'll take it up to the head. So it goes something like this. I'll go to the body, he drops his backhand, leaves his head open, there it goes. But it's got to be fast, as you can tell. I'm going 1, 2. I could even go up high, then back down low. I can go to the leg, into the body. So that's how I like to use it offensively. That's one way I can use it offensively. Another way is I like to use my jab, change the angle, and then throw the round kick. So I jab, step off, bang, round kick. Or jab, step off, round kick to the body. So that's another way I like to use it. I can also use it defensively. I like to use it actually when I know my opponent likes to throw a lot of jabs. So what I do, I'll drop my hands and stick my head out here like so to get him to bite the bait. I like to get him to try and jab me. Now you got to be fast at this, and you got to drill this a lot in order to get that timing down right. A lot of times when people throw the jab, that backhand drops slightly, and that's when I got you. So I stick my hand out there. As he throws the jab, I lean back with it, bang, and I throw the round kick. My leg's a lot longer than my guy's hand, so the round kick will land first, but you got to be fast. So I'm here as that jab comes, boom, lean back, round kick. Or you can go to the body, bang, just like so. So those are the few ways I like to set up the round kick.
Thank you, brother, for sharing your insight. I'm an eternal fan, and I look forward to every one of your fights because, man, you are entertaining and very authentic in your own way. If you guys would like more breakdowns from Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, please go to his YouTube channel, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. I'll leave a link in the description alongside pinning it in the comments. Actually, please just straight up go to the man's channel. Subscribe to him because this truly was a gift, and to be a battle-tested veteran in the game for this long, sifting through his work, I'm sure you'll find something for yourself worth its weight in gold. Thank you again, brother. I've been a fan of yours for a while. I'm humbled to know you've stopped by and enjoyed my work yourself. Until next time, guys. Peace.